started today, we'll go ahead and start with what we call the tip of the week. And this tip of the week is called participation trophy. Participation trophy. I don't know how old you guys are. I don't know how many participation trophies that you may have in your hanging in your room, or maybe hanging in your parents' room that you've left. But there was something that happened probably about, maybe 30 years ago, where it seemed like all the kids were getting a participation trophy. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I think it was someone's attempt to sell a lot more trophies, to up the trophy business, right? But I will tell you that in real estate, there are no participation trophies. So if you guys are here thinking, I'm showing up, so winning, if you think you're going to do a selfie of yourself in front of my Texas REIAs banners and say like investing, guys, that's not, I mean, that might be fun. It might look good on your Instagram or your Facebook, but in real estate, we don't have something called a participation trophy, right? It either is or it isn't. So I want to just kind of go through, and in case anybody wants to leave early tonight, just a list of things that we don't have in real estate investing, just so you are aware of that. So here's a list of things that we don't have for you tonight. If you are looking for those, there's no participation trophies, there's no plaques, there's no championship rings, there's no backslaps, there's no rewards for showing up, there's no parades, there's no celebrations, and there is no money for second place. Everyone is not a winner in real estate investing. And I'm sure you guys are thinking, thank you, Shanoa, for this wonderful pep talk this evening. I really appreciate that. I was not expecting this, but here's where I want to go with this. In real estate investing, there is, and it's funny. One of my good friends is an attorney. And he was trying a case, and I had seen him after the case was over, and I said, well, how did it go? What happened? And he said, well, Shanoa, I came in second. He lost. Okay? So in real estate investing, when you come in second, guess what? You've lost. Okay? Only one person is buying that property, all right? Now, are you getting some skills? And can you use those skills in your next investment? The answer is yes. But I don't, I see a lot of people who are excited about real estate investing and pumped about real estate investing and are motivated about real estate investing. And when I think about kind of getting motivated about real estate investing, sometimes I think of it as a sugar high, right? As a sugar high. So that's a high that kind of goes away as soon as maybe life pulls you back in some other direction. I want you guys to go beyond that sugar high and also just know what real estate investing can look like for you, and also what it does not look like for you. So I think while I want to encourage every single one of you to learn, right? While I want every single one of you to get out there and take dramatic action, I don't want to be able to not suggest to you that there are not winners and losers when it comes to real estate and real estate investing specifically. And I'm just curious, and this will require some audience participation. And we got one audience member who is super participative. Thank you for that. I appreciate you for showing up tonight. Thank you, sir. Young man, you are making my evening with your participation. Thank you. In fact, I once told I have an almost 13-year-old son, but when he was about 6 years old, I told him, the most beautiful sound in the world is the sound of a baby laughing, right? The sound of a child laughing. And my son said, I think I'm going to Google that. But I am curious, guys. So let's participate, all of you guys. What is winning to you? What is winning to you? Shout it out. Let's hear it. Peace. Okay. What else? Reaching your goal. What else? Not worried about where you're going to be tomorrow. What else? Helping others, generational wealth. What else? Financial freedom. What else? Learning. Anybody else? Having your money work for you. Anybody else? Being able to stay at home with your kids to hear the most beautiful sound in the world, right? Their laughter, for sure. What I hear from a lot of people, what they'll say, and you guys have said some of these things, glorious, euphoric, success, domination, achievement, power, satisfaction, triumph, amazing, right? Is that what winning feels like? All right. Let's see on the other side of that as well. I'll give you some other things that winning might be, all right? Uncivilized, hard, nasty, unpolished, dirty, rough, unforgiving, unapologetic, uninhibited. So winning has both the good side and the bad side. So where does this come from? Kobe Bryant was asked one time, what is winning to you? What is winning to you? And what did Kobe say? What did Kobe say? Everything. Everything. Okay. And I'll tell you that I'm going to grab something really quickly here. This is the book Winning. It's written by Tim S. Grover. Do you guys know who that was? Who was the personal trainer for the likes of Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and several other Hall of Fame stars, okay? And one of the things that he looked for in the people that he trained was not just that sugar high type motivation, right? Was not just kind of the base level of wanting to win and what that looked like. When he was training people, the folks that he wanted to work with were the folks for whom winning was everything. Winning was everything. And, you know, when you think about winning and you think about real estate investing specifically, again, there's first place and there's everybody else, right? When you think about someone who is at the top of their game, when you think whether that's you think of a horse, right? That wins not, by a hair, by a nose hair even, right? It's those people that are most excellent that are the ones that are going to end up winning, right? The people that are most excellent that are going to be the ones that are going to end up winning. So how do you grow your excellence as a real estate investor? How do you do that? Because you don't want to come in second and you don't want to come in third because there's no money in second. There's no money in third. There's a lesson there, right? But we want to come in first. So what are we going to do? Hard work, education, keep learning, discipline. What else? Say again? Don't get lazy. What else? Doing the small things right. Good. What else? Anything else, guys? Sometimes it's just a 2 millimeter shift. Sometimes literally it is by not just a hair, but by a nose hair, right? How do we do that? I think many of you guys had the answer, which is get educated. The one thing I did not hear any of you guys say, which is something that I say all the time, it is consistency, right? We are nothing but what we get up every day and do over and over and over again. One of my favorite quotes is that information is not the problem. So some of you guys said continue to get educated. Information is not the problem. We have there's enough information out there for all of us to be billionaires with six-pack abs, right? Information is there. It's been there for a long time. Very accessible. Just Google it up. But tell me what you do consistently day in and day out, and I will tell you who you are. And I will tell you who you are. But if you want to get to winning, right, it is about showing up in a different way and showing up every single day. And if you want to hear a little bit more about winning, you guys can check out Tim S. Grover's book. He calls it The Unforgiving Race to Greatness. The Unforgiving Race to Greatness. A friend of mine gave this to me, and every time I I read a book, I always put my Post-it notes in here of the things that really stood out to me. There's a lot of that stands out to me when it comes to real estate, when it comes to real estate investing. So if you guys are looking for a great book to read and to dig into, that is, it is in your face. So it's not a pep rally. It's not a you are number one. It's not a, hey, let's take a picture showing us at the gym at 5 a.m. that we're working out that one day, right? It is about being consistent, right? It's about that continual effort over and over again. So I'll ask you guys, and I'll suggest to you guys that if you want to win as a real estate investor, you're going to have to get a little bit uncomfortable. You're going to have to get challenged a little bit. You're going to have to maybe extend yourself beyond what you think you can. And especially in this environment, we have to extend ourselves even more. So I want you guys to consider that, especially if real estate investing is on your path. Now, for us as part of Texas REIAs, how can we help you win? Which is something that I would love to do for every single one of you. So for those of you for whom winning is everything, yes, I want to spend some more time getting to know you. I want to spend some more time talking to you, right? But for those of you guys who are just a little here for a little sugar high type motivation, then maybe you're looking for something else, right? It's hard work, it is discipline, and it is consistency. And I will tell you that as part of Texas REIAs, we would love to be on your team to shape you guys. We have been through both ups and downs as real estate investors, but we have always gone back to it because we know what it is to be an investor and we know what that vision looks like. So every week we share something different about investing in terms of tribal knowledge. Sometimes it is a book related and sometimes it is something specific about what we're seeing in the field. So if you guys would like to check out more, just check out our YouTube channel, specifically our podcast for Texas REIAs, and you can hear more about that. And guys,